Did you not read the sign that says we do not deal with cold callers, salespeople, or doorstep sellers?
Mr. Portendorfer, I'm Jordan. You requested a new carer. I take it she's been like this for a while?
She doesn't talk. She just stares.
Withdrawal can often be a sign of emotional pain. She may be depressed or even just bored. Do you encourage her to take part in any activities?
Activities? She can't even turn her bloody head.
I take it she liked to paint.
What of it?
My nan loved to knit. When she got to this stage, she used to enjoy holding a ball of wool.
Did she also shit in a litter tray?
Perhaps if you told me a little more about Mrs. Portendorfer, we might have a better chance of getting through to her.
More like what?
Well, how did you meet?
I was the lead in possibly the worst play ever put to paper, performing in this drab little theatre in the backside of nowhere, where one night a young man came to visit me backstage. At first, I thought he was an agent coming to take me far away to star in the next Hitchcock picture, but you can imagine my disappointment when he revealed himself to be a bookkeeper for some insurance company. Do I look like the sort of girl that needs insurance? So, he asked me out for dinner, but I said no, because he was evidently a Philistine incapable of appreciating fine art. Not that this play was any sort of fine art, mind you, but I wasn't going to let him know that, was I?
So how did you win her over?
By showing her that I could be artistic.
Like me.
Blimey.
You'll get there.
Well, I better if I want to get Dell's scarf finished for winter.
Whoa, I admire your ambition, but I think you ought to manage your expectations.
And I think you ought to make me a cuppa.
I'll make you a cuppa if you finish telling me how you and Delilah got together.
Are you writing a novel or something?
Stop deflecting. She turned you down, so what happened next?
Oh God, that was probably the most disastrous night of my career. My co-star, James Bellhouse, had just had a spat with his brother, who was, as James put it, abandoning him to go to Italy. James was in hysterics and came on stage drunker than a minister on Shrove Tuesday. So much so that halfway through the play his sorrow possessed him to pull down his trousers and piss off the stage directly into the front row. This was a time before alcoholism was so unfashionable. Ooh. Anyway, I retired to my dressing room thinking my evening can't get any worse. only to find the silly bookkeeper from the previous night there, waiting for me. Only this time, his waistcoat and loafers were drenched in piss. He'd been in the front row, you see, and had found himself directly under James's member during the commencement of his damp protest. Oh. So, I was about to tell the sodden young man to hurry home to his mother, but there was something about the way the piss dripped off his jacket that projected an air of tragedy. And then he produced this little black book.
What's inside?
Poems. I wrote them in my 20s, back when I didn't know my arse from Adam.
Are you joking? You managed to convince a girl to go out with you while soaked in piss? I don't even think Shakespeare could have pulled that off. Let's hear 'em.
You really think this'll work?
Bobby, it doesn't matter if it works.
This is the one I read to her that night.
What's it called?
Ode to Delilah. I'm no actor. A modest role do I play, processing payroll and petty cash, with the pen as my prop and the desk as my stage. I'm no critic, so who am I to say where talent blooms or blossoms with my nose stuffed in a hanky like a flushed child in May? For years have I been content in this state, but only now do I realise the malady of my ways. I'm unravelling like shards of Samson's hair, spilling through your subtle fingers, shedding me of my ignorance and blessing me with desire. Desire for proscenium arches and chalk floors. Desire for ink blots, scribbles and scraps of paper. No longer racks for the stretching of numbers, but tapestries for the scriptures of joy. A joy that envelops you as you glide and glisten across the stage. And although in the past I may have smiled and laughed and played, I know now that I had never glimpsed a joy like yours until last night when I first saw your face, and at last I understood. Is that it?
Bobby, it's okay.
Is that it?
Settle down.
40 years? And this is what I'm left with after 40 fucking years? What was the point?
That's enough.
And why am I listening to you? You have your whole life ahead of you. All I have is the past and it's gone!
Getting angry at Delilah isn't going to change anything.
Well, neither is reading her fucking poems.
I thought it was beautiful.
And I'm doing all this for you, am I? Are you getting off on it? Sticking your nose into me and my wife's affairs like some kind of historical voyeur? Maybe you should spend some more time with your own woman instead of pestering mine.
I don't have a woman.
Why not? Are you gay or something?
I'm a carer. I have been since I was 14 years old.
What the hell does that even mean?
It means I missed school. I missed uni. I missed parties, going out, having fun. It means I missed the time where you're supposed to learn how to talk to girls, or anyone my own age for that matter.
Boo fucking who?
You're so angry that all your memories of Delilah are disappearing, but at least you actually got to make some. get on?
Oh, terribly. Yeah. I've got fat fingers.
I best make us that cuppa then.
Jordan, maybe after lunch you could teach me to knit some patterns. The scarf's fine, but it's a little plain.
Delilah?
No, I think I've had enough to drink tonight, thank you.
No.